Now look, you've done some.
Like where your head's at. Me and you on the court together? That's an unreal combination. The league wouldn't stand a chance. I'm gonna call my agent right now. All right, I want to play for the Pacers.
Done and done, my man. Good choice.
Let's meet your Chicago Bulls. At the small forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 50, Frank Bonner. The other forward, at 6 foot 9 inches, number 35, Thomas Brady.
Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside my broadcast partner, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Well, it was the Chicago Bulls winning their last game against the Heat in Miami.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And to do it on the road, too. I mean, with the way they just kept coming at them and coming at them, they kept that crowd out of the game the entire time. That's good work.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court right now for the Pacers. Clutch, he's in at the point. Vonleh's out there with Roy Hibbert. Then it's Paul George, and it's Shumpert in at the 2 spot. Here's Clutch. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. On defense, Indiana. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And one way to nullify a home court advantage, like they did that night, Kevin, light it up from the three-point line. Nothing is more demoralizing to a home crowd.
Steve, you're exactly right. I mean, that was the great equalizer. Their perimeter play definitely took them over the top.
Personal foul, first team foul.
Rose attacking. It's rebounded by Indiana. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
Well, we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two teams last year. That was fun to watch.
And that is good. He kicks it to Gobert. Butler against Shumpert. And Butler, here we go. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. It's stolen by Gobert. Shoots from 12. Butler kicks to Bonner. Feeds it to Rose. And another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Rose has got his second basket of the night.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
Here's Clutch. He's covered by Rose. Here's Clutch. That's good on the jump shot. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Rose attacking. Gobert to Brady. Dishes it to Rose. Outside Butler. The 3. The rebound by Paul George. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Tom Thibodeau.
They'll be up against one of the true giants of the league in Roy Hibbert, and he talked about how impressed he is with Hibbert's dedication to improving his game, saying he's gotten better year after year, and now is one of the guys you have to account for really at both ends of the floor. Defensively, you've got to get low and try to root him out of the paint, and then on offense, we'll probably look to put him in pick and rolls to test his mobility. Seems like a smart strategy, guys. We'll see how they do.
Thanks, Doris. Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Well, this is a club that shot 75% as a team from the free throw line last season.
That free throw, no good. He's off on the second.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. And for the most part today, they have been. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
No good from Clutch.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
There's the pick. Rose attacking. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Rose has got 6. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The Pacers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Well, they were very pleased with their free throw numbers a year ago. They knocked down about 79% from the stripe as a team.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Enes Kanter's checked in for the Bulls. Rose dishes to Bonner. Puts up the baby hook. George with the defensive effort. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter. But whatever works, go to it.
And not a good idea throwing the ball down the court that far.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Bonner. Left side, Bradley. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Kanter's shot is off. Indiana trailing here. Here's Clutch. Coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. And the basket good.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Cover somebody.
Substitution on the court.
The Bulls have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. The dish to Bradley. Fires the 3. The shot is off.
I think our shot selection could be a lot better on the offensive end, so be patient. If you don't have an open look, move the basketball. Eventually, someone's going to be wide open for the shot. Now let's go.
Clutch.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Pacers lead by 2. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
And it's really been a dominant effort on the glass. That's been the key here.
Yeah, they've established nice low post presence, which always tends to help you on the rebounding battle.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Clutch in at point guard. Roy Hibbert is out there with Von. Then there's Iman Shumpert. And it's George in at the 3. Outside Rose. The pass to Brady. Butler on the wing. Now here's Rose. He's guarded closely. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Bonner. Kept alive. Back to Rose. Pass to Bonner. He dishes it to Rose. Tries again. Here's Kanter. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Hi, Kevin. Clutch in their last time out against the Hornets looked really strong. He ended with 20 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. The outing for him was certainly one that he would be happy to repeat.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game. Clearly, Steve.
Yeah, he played a huge role for them. His contributions are always important, but I thought he was particularly good that night.
Yeah, he was very solid. Just really locked in, engaged, on task. Solid performance tonight.
Offline from the top of the key.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range for obvious reasons. Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
The Pacers shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Here's Hibbert. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Bulls.